This herb right here saved me in Tibet in 2005, and I have rarely been without it since. Hey, I'm Dave with Herbal Logic, and I'm doing a series of Herbal Unsung Heroes. They're herbs that we use in our formulations that don't get a lot of love. People might not know about them, but they do real work. And today's herb allowed me to go from writhing on the bathroom floor to having a magical moment at 14,000 feet in the foothills around Lhasa. All right, so here's the story. It's 2005. I'm in China studying traditional Chinese medicine, and I go from Chengdu to Lhasa to do a seminar in traditional Tibetan medicine. And I got a belly bug, a bad one, probably one of the worst ones I've ever gotten. And now here's the thing that makes it worse is at this time, the Chinese government was building the railway from Chengdu to Lhasa, highest railway in the world, kind of a cool project, but they had to shut down parts of the electricity to the city to get the energy they needed to do it. And my hotel was in one of the areas that got shut down. So I checked in, they were like, here are your keys, here's a book of matches and 2 candles. Now at its worst part, I was wrapped in a blanket on the cold tile of the bathroom floor in the pitch black. The candles were gone. I'm at 12,000 feet. It's pretty miserable. And I was lucky enough that a friend of mine who was there, Sherry, thank you, Sherry, checked on me and gave me this. You may recognize this. It is a concentrated form of that herb I showed you before. It's called Huang Lain Soupian. And I took this, and it is what allowed me to go from writhing on the bathroom floor to get back to bed and then get to sleep. And the very next day, up around 14,000 feet in the foothills around there, we were hiking and we came across a nunnery in a cave. And we were talking to these nuns through a translator. And it turns out that there was a sacred Buddhist spring in there. They allowed us to drink from that. And so there I was on a mountainside, drinking from a sacred spring overlooking the Himalayas. And to me, that was a magical moment. And this is what allowed me to go from writhing on the bathroom floor to that magical moment. Now, I don't sell this. We do use it in one of our products called Stand Down, not for its gastrointestinal effects, but because it's emotionally cooling, if that makes sense to you. It's sort of calming, and that's good because Stand Down is sort of for hypervigilance. Now, on a side note, it's wickedly bitter, due to mostly because it's got a lot of naturally occurring berberine in it. There's even a saying in Chinese, Kuru Huang Lian, which basically means as bitter as Huang Lian, which is sort of an idiom that translates a lot like it's a bitter pill to swallow. So it's well known for being extremely bitter. All right, I'm Dave with Herbal Logic. Check Herbal Logic out on the TikTok shop. Thanks again for watching. See you in the next one.